Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a few days. I have been offline. Okay, I've been offline fighting with these witches. I have been. They've been, obviously working, blocking me from producing and getting words out to you. But always through these fights and challenges, they always bring forth a word. So, basically, I just wanted to bring back the remembrance and the power of garlic. Yes, garlic, garlic, garlic. We all know garlic to have potent powers when it comes to removing and repelling negative energies, whether within the body or within our surroundings. So I began to lose frequency, and the way that manifested was I just started not to feel so good in my body. At least for the past 2 months, I've been feeling amazing in my body. My diet's on point and everything like that. And the only thing is I've been battling with these witches, and I've had a few dreams, where I may have come in contact with some unclean entities. So I fell in vibration, So I want you guys to know, anytime things, if the flow and the current of life begins to turn and you're doing everything right, I always encourage you to think spiritually, because our world is made up of spiritual things and spiritual beings and spiritual forces. Okay, so anytime something is not going right, especially for us spiritual beings, everything is spiritual. Everything for us is spiritual. So if you manifest a headache in your body, and you've been doing well for a while, and all of a sudden these headaches come back on, and you can start getting back pains, wound pains, or anything like that, we know that we are dealing with some unbalanced energy, some negative energy, some off-putting energy that is either within or around us. So I was called to remember the spirit that is within the garlic, okay? It is a cleansing, has high cleansing properties, whether you intake it, right? Or you just set it around in your environment. So basically, what I did yesterday was, because for the past couple days, I just been feeling off in my body. So it hit me, let's deal with this thing from a spiritual perspective first. Because I was like, do I have to do another fast? Or, is it that I've eaten a couple of what I consider bad items, or things that are not totally holy, But I said, nah, man, it can't be. I have to think about it. I'm like, when I eat it, I'm just eating, just a snippet of it. There's no way it's having that level of effect on the body. Though it can, because one thing us spiritual people do have to know is that we, are not like regular people. Because I keep on comparing myself to regular people, saying, well, I be seeing these people at restaurants every day, eating out and, just eating whatever they want, and they be doing fine. And they come back to the same restaurants every day, including my daughter, and they be just fine, So it gets me to start tripping in my mind, saying, how come every time I eat something, then all of a sudden I lose vibration? Or, why I can't eat these things? It has to be something else, But the truth of the matter is that we are the elect, the chosen, and we are held to a different regards, and we are different, So the diet is definitely important, very much so. It's very important for us to adhere to the diets that have been, given to us, the ones that we have been told to us that we should. Not even just told to us, because I don't want to say told, because there's diets out there that we've been told about that aren't necessarily in alliance with who we are, but the ones that Spirit has directly downloaded to you and told you that you should pretty much follow. Okay, so yes, we do need to adhere to that. However, there are times, most times, okay, it is when there are just negative energies around, okay? And you have to understand that we are constantly coming in contact with energies, people. You know, for us sensitive ones, you know, we can just go into a place, you know, and be somewhere, and whatever energy is permeating, and it may not affect nobody else, but it will affect us, you know, as empaths, you know, and you be carrying it like it's yours, but it comes upon you. So cleansing is definitely a very important ritual for the spiritual ones. I mean, constant cleansing, okay? Those spiritual baths, spiritual showers, going down to the ocean, getting in that salt water and cleansing yourself is a must. And as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself, because it's been a little while since I've done a spiritual bath, maybe a couple months now, you know. And spiritual hygiene is important. Trust me, it is. You have no idea how important it is. You know, I know, and I've learned, like, you got to stay on top of this stuff. Like, it truly is it's a everyday, every week thing. Like, you got to be on top of it, because we pick up on so much, you know. Cleaning and washing our hair, our crown, you know, cleaning and washing our feet thoroughly. You know, I know some people get in the shower and they don't even touch their feet. They just think the soap go down there and their feet is good. No, you need to rub those feet, you know, because that's a highly spiritual center of the body. So it needs to be cleansed, you know, as well as the crown chakra needs to be cleansed. You know, our feet deals with our ability to be mobile and, you know, have mobility. And that's our way and our access into this realm, into getting things done, and just being here. This physical body has to be functioning. The hands and the body needs to always be cleansed. So me, I'm always purifying and washing my hands, always, you know, because our hands deal with our work, what we have to do, you know. So all these soaps, and just soaps are good, and also natural things, you know. Even if you get you some some salt, right, some good quality real salt, because all salt ain't created equal. Get you some real salt, and always do hand washes, you know. You can do sage and Palo Santo cleansing of the hands, you know. Smoke cleansings. You know, you can do water cleansings, right? You can do herbal cleansings of the hands and the feet, but in the hair, it's a must for us, because we pick up on things and then we start feeling off, and we have to correct these things immediately. Because I've been one to go on for months with things being out of whack and me trying to figure out what it is, and it comes down to this spiritual hygiene. So I just wanted to remind you guys, if you are feeling like you've been zapped, okay, I want you to go out and purchase you some garlic. Of course, organic is the best, right? Natural, whole, organic garlic. You know, unpeel it and begin to put it in, put it wherever you need it to be. So if you're having nightmares, you're going to put it up under your pillows, okay? You could just center them all around different corners of your home, in your car. You can make a little sachet, put it on your body, put it in your bra, ladies, you know. You can begin to do things like that, because what it's going to do is going to pull negativity and negative energy and unbalanced energy from the body, right? If you're having a headache, then you're going to put it in a warm cloth and put it over your head, you know, things like that. We're going to place it on the body, and we're also going to place it in our environment to cleanse it. And sure enough, you know, I went out and got some yesterday. I woke up feeling pretty darn good again. Woke up feeling good. So another thing is that, like, when we are using these plants, right, we want to talk to them, you know, and give thanks to them for all that they are, and ask that they unleash their full powers to help you cleanse your environment. So you talk to these things, you know, because we want to acknowledge them, because they have spirit. So for those people who may say, how does this help? How does this work? You know, one thing is that everything around us has life. Everything is spirit. Everything is alive, you know, and probably pretty much if you're on my channel, then you already have that awareness. But if anyone's just stumbled upon my page, then everything that is around us, that you see, that is growing, that we're eating, that we're consuming, it's alive. It has a consciousness. it has a essence, a soul. It's alive. Okay, so you speak to it, you talk to it, you pay homage to it, and tell it to do what it needs to do in your environment. So we always want to give thanks to the plants and things that we bring around us that helps keep us in the vibration that we need to be in. Okay, you could think of garlic or plants or rocks as gods, or as a god that you would pray to and ask for this, and that, because God permeates all things, because God created all things. So God's essence is in all things, and he's created these different things to have different essence, to be an aid to humanity. So never let anyone try to trick you out of telling you that these things are things that you shouldn't get involved with, and it's bad, it's demonic. Ain't nothing demonic about plants or vegetables, unless of course you are just a demonic, evil individual who does evil acts. If you innately are good and you're using these things to enhance your life, then there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, nothing at all. So I encourage you all to not only deal with garlic, but deal with all minerals and all plants. Okay, I'll probably be doing a series soon on all the different things that should be really helpful in our environment. There's so much, all these different crystals, all these different plants, all these different herbs, man. You got to think they're powerful. Like when I'm driving and traveling, like all these streets are named after all of these different plants, herbs, and rocks and stones. So I mean, it's there. It's there, people. It's a reason why these streets are called what they're called. Somebody's seen importance of them. The creators and developers of city seen the vibration and what they were to call their neighborhoods these names. So know that they can have effect and power in your life, because as I said, they have spirit. Okay, so just if you're feeling a little out of whack, get the garlic. And also, like I said, salt is good too. Salt represents the fire element, right? As garlic does as well. And fire is a form of purge, and we can use any element really to cleanse. So we really want to fire up our environment, because we know that demons, all right, low vibrational entities, they hate fire. They can't withstand the fire, right? We know that the vampires, they can't come outside during the daylight, right? Because the sunlight, they can't stand it. Okay, so darkness can't be in a place of light. So the elemental manifestation of God, the sun, fire, is garlic and salt. So you want to put salt around the hedges of your home as well to protect your house. Put it inside of your house. You put it inside of your bath when you want to take a spiritual bath for cleansing. But the key is to get pure ingredients. That's the key, because a lot of fakes out here, even with your stones, and your plants, you want to make sure they're 100% authentic. And that takes a little bit of learning and dealing with reliable sources to make sure that you're getting what you're supposed to be getting and not getting a counterfeit, but it's a starting place, and obviously when we're dealing with life in general, the mental is very powerful. So don't get too hung up in whether or not you should, whether or not this is everything that you're getting is authentic. Yes, you want to be concerned about it, but know that just doing simple rituals also is a mental exercise that is higher, or rather can be just as effective as putting down those true authentic herbs and plants and salt around you. The mind is very powerful as well, with just creating a ritual and changing things. Okay, just as powerful as the garlic is, our minds, are us as beings are equally as powerful, or can be more powerful than the actual tools that we seek to use to aid us. So with that being said, whenever you're getting low, immediately get to work. Okay, cleanse that space. Energize it with fire. Fire, fire, fire. Candles also work good since we're talking about fire. I came on here to talk about garlic, but for some people, you know, you can't light a candle in your environment. So you're going to need little things like this that, you know, you need the garlic, or you need like plants no one's really going to question. But for the people who aren't as comfortable as yet lighting candles in your place, or you don't have the proper space to light a candle, then these are the elemental forms of fire that you can put in your environment or whatever. And don't worry about how much you put it down, as much as you think you need. You know, if you don't feel like the negative energy has removed, you go and buy you another bulb of garlic. You know, you do it until it's up to you to measure how much you need to clear out what you're dealing with. Okay, so candles, herbs, plants, stones, man, the power that they have to aid humanity and living our best lives. So that's my message for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. Peace.